Hey, this is Nikki, and this is part 3 of this reading. I'm sorry I got, basically yesterday I had to take my granddad, he's the grand old age of 97, and I had to take him to hospital, so I was out of action all day yesterday, so I am playing catch up today, so I'm sorry if you're expecting readings and healings and letters from me yesterday. I'm really sorry. I will be catching up today and tomorrow because I was out with my granddad all day. Now, and he's fine. But what was quite amazing is, again, there were so many things in the hospital and so many things that my granddad said, which were, completely in sync with all of the messages that we've been getting recently. And I'm just going to go through we eventually had to get through to the surgical ward after about 10 hours of going to different departments and all this. And we get through to the surgical ward, and I kid you not, the radio was on. And there were so many songs, literally one after the other, after the other, after the other. On the Wings of Love, Do They Know, All I Want for Christmas Is You, Your Love Lifts Me Higher and Higher, Elvis, all the Elvis songs that we've had. It was literally like a soundtrack of all of the songs that have come up in healings and songs that have been, basically on this Twin Flame playlist that we all have. And so I was just sitting there just thinking, this is ridiculous. I mean, it was like basically that they'd plugged in they'd literally plugged in a socket to all of the songs that have come through in people's healings. I was just like, this is so great. So I am now going to finish this reading, and also I'm going to finish the and also do healings and readings for people today. So what this is so great is that in their thinking space, this is the divine counterparts, and it was appreciation for the journey. And I have to say that yesterday, even though I was sat 10 hours in a hospital, but with my granddad, but actually it was a lovely experience for me and my granddad to spend some time together. And also on the TV in the waiting room, there was Toy Story 2 with Woody. And that had been a message from a long time ago. And then there was this program called The Blue Planet. And The Blue Planet is by David Attenborough. And The Blue Planet is all about basically the underworld under the sea. And they were showing turtles, and turtles have been a big sign as well, because turtle is all about fertility and Mother Gaia, and everything literally that we're doing here with these relationships is about healing healing humanity with our big cosmic heart. And so it was just lovely, because it was a real confirmation again in all of our surroundings. I know that all of us are getting this all the time now. And so it was actually really lovely. So on to the reading again, because actually when I was sat in the waiting room, more and more things were coming to me because I could remember what cards we got. So this one, so just as a quick recap, what the divine counterparts were thinking was appreciation for you, right? Because you're here with this healing energy and opening up their hearts, because they're moving out of this is the thinking man, so they're moving out of the head into the heart. And look at that, underneath that was the gateway. Just as I was saying about opening their hearts, that's the card that was underneath. The doorway to romance is open, because they really want to have these romantic relationships. What's at the heart of them is this wanting to charge forward, wanting to take action, because the energy that they're taking from the union is this sense of, how to move forward, supported by divine energy, and because you are the Holy Grail for them, and again, supported by divine energy. Their guidance card was from Nature's Oracle, was the moon and intuition, and really listening to their dreams, which is, again, so much mirroring, because like I've been saying recently, I know a lot of us are having much stronger dreams around our twins. And so what they're wanting is to be this expansion of literally the healer of the ages, right? So that is about expanding the cosmic heart to live the love path, because they are entered into a sacred union. Because look at this, even the mirroring on that card, look at the rose heart petals, right? Because that sacred union has already been entered into with the point of creation. I know that lots of us have had, so much mirroring's been going on. People are saying to me, I put my back out as well. All of these things are all happening to all of us all around the world at the same time, which is quite extraordinary. So I know that when I put my back out, my guidance was saying it was because I needed to basically, sit down and do nothing and watch all of these things that I was then guided to watch on TV, which, as it goes, was Weird Science, which is a program about building your perfect woman, actually. So, these are the things that always happens for a reason, right? So, but this is so lovely why these cards mirror each other, because literally this is what they're wanting, because they want to enter into a physical commitment with you, not just this sacred union that they know, because that's at the heart of them, right? And so the other thing is, this is why it's so lovely, because when I was sat, yesterday, what came to me was that, because the other card they got was the 27 card, which in this deck, which is also the crowning energy on the top, which is about walking away from all energies that aren't supporting the path, because the gateway is already open, if you notice that. Now, the 27 card about exchanging gifts, and this thing about Christmas, what I was getting yesterday is Christmas is just a day, right? So it's just a man-made day in the year. So Christmas, you can actually nominate to be any day that you wish. And so this was the message, that actually that day is, when you come into your union with your twin in the physical, then that day is going to be all of your Christmases coming at once, right? And that's the message, is that basically your Christmas day is written in your heart, right? So it's already there. So if you imagine that you're gifting each other for Christmas, you are the gift of love. And so that gift has already been given, because it was given when you were created. So now you are essentially wrapping yourself up and re-gifting it. And popping out, like she's popping out of this box as, a surprise. So you're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them. So, in order to honour them, you must put in the time. Exchange your experience and skills and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not a time of just do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring to your life. So, what is so lovely about that is about saying, it's actually appreciating you, right? Because they want to be able to open up their heart, right? They want to be able to be this romantic hero, essentially. And they want to charge forward because they want to have the map home, right? The map home to the Holy Grail. And they're following their dreams, which is you. So again, just amazing. Now I'm going to read number 97 in the book, because 97 is just the age of my granddad. It just came through then to read 97. So I want to say that I want to be her love lion. I want to roar like a lion and have the courage to tell her exactly how I feel about her. I love you. I love every single part of you. I love the way you feel, the way you make me want to be better, to make a better life for us. I love that you give me a purpose, a drive, a reason to just be. I'm so in love with you that I feel like a little schoolboy, all nervous and excited at the same time. Just thinking about you makes me have tingles. You mean the world to me. We are each other's whole. We are the ones that make each other roar. I love you. Now, how cool is that? Because actually that is what I feel, you know, all Christmases coming at once is definitely what I'm feeling, is this kind of, you know, this excited, all Christmases come at once, but don't be upset about it's just a day, and that day can be written at any time, right? So, I love you with all of my heart. Every pore of my body breathes in you. You are the light that shines so bright and shimmery in my soul. You are the light that I am heading towards, the twinkle of a candle in the somewhat gloomy passageway of my mind. I've been keeping myself trapped in my own thoughts of not being good enough for you, and thinking that you wouldn't stay with me. How could I make you happy? I was putting so much pressure on myself rather than just letting my heart rule my head, letting the love in my heart tell me what to do. Now I am listening to my heart. Now I know I can make this work, and we will make this work. Oh, so again, do you know what I mean? This is why it's so ridiculous, because that is just confirming exactly about saying, I'm moving into my heart. And you know what? I'm coming out of this thinking. I'm moving more and more and more into my heart, because I appreciate you for all of the healing that you've given me. And that's the magic of these books. I just read a message from somebody to say that she woke up and she had a number in her head. She went to the number 3 book, and the number that she was hearing in her head was the number of the letter from her twin. And I was like, oh my God, you see, that's where the magic is, right? So there is, again, no better confirmation to say that it is absolutely your twin spirit working through every single one of these messages to make the dreams come true. All right, well, I hope that helps. I'll be back with the second part, which will cover the union energies and also our energy as well, and the overall guidance for everything. All right, I hope that helps. Take care. Bye.